What's up guys, Dev here. It is that time. It is Saturday. We are on video number 2 for the day and it's time to get into some actual-ish. So some stuff came while I was away. This is some juice from a wonderful place that I've heard much about but never actually had the pleasure of trying. This is from gremlinjuice.com. So these guys, and look at that. A small little sampler I'm already noticing. So this came in the mail, and this smells absolutely incredible already. I haven't even got the bag open yet. Ooh, already smells good. So let's see what kind of fun stuff we've actually got here. So what did I order, because I never can remember. By the way, this is going to be a juice review day if you can't tell. Hope you don't mind. Let's see, we got vanilla custard here. It says custard done the Gremlin way. So this is some 12 milligram stuff. It's a 50-50 blend. These should all be 50-50 12s if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 50-50 12. Yup. What else we got? 50-50 6. 50-50 6. Okay, cool. Either way, that's the small sampler one I'm noticing there. This one is purple Gremlin. This is grape bubblegum. You know what? I'm not going to read these all to you. I'm going to read them to you as I vape. So, I've heard and read a lot about this company off of Reddit, ECF, just all over forums on the internet, as well as just word of mouth. But I have yet to experience the pleasure of vaping their juice myself yet. So let's get started on that. What I have here. Again, typical taste setup, if you will. This is just a low resistance dripping atomizer, no stuffing, obviously, on a iTaste SVD, an Anakin iTaste SVD. I'm rocking this thing at about 3.5 volts, which is typically about where I like to sit. So, without further ado, let's begin, shall we? So this is purple Gremlin grape bubblegum. So we put a few drops in there and put our drip tip on, ensure firing. Oh wow. How do you even do that? This is, it's a bad comparison to make, but this is just like, to me, this is just like the kind of chalky, at first, that really sugary coated, spherical bubble gum that you get at like the mall or the little, 25-cent vending machines. Yeah, it's a very candied grape. It's not a, it's not a pop in your mouth kind of, the actual grape. It's a very artificially grape, but with that kind of, I guess, mintiness of gum. Pretty good. I think I don't really know. What do I think? Good Lord. So the throat hit on this, not bad by any means. I've stepped down to 12. Yeah, not bad throat hit at all. And it's not a real harsh throat hit. It's just a real nice kind of mellow, blends well with that grape taste, if you will, that kind of Kool-Aid-esque grape taste, if you will, that powdered grape. That's what I get a lot from this. It might be the bubble gum mixed in with it. I'm not entirely sure. Not bad stuff by any means, though. Definitely not a jump out of the seat and scream juice, but not bad by any means. So moving right along. Our next up is vanilla custard. Custard done the Gremlin way. So pop this guy off. Take a couple of dribbly droppies. How about one more? Sure, screw it. Can live on the dangerous side, right? So this is vanilla custard. And I don't know if these are pre-steeped or not or anything like that. I have no clue. Are you for real? That is immaculate. That is really good. Wow. Immediately, that is vanilla custard. That is straight up vanilla custard. The vanilla in that is not. It tastes like actual vanilla bean. If you ever actually the real vanilla bean versus the extract vanilla, if you will, those tastes are, in my opinion, very much different. This does not give me that taste of vanilla extract. It gives me a very full and that kind of smooth vanilla taste that I thoroughly enjoy. That custard, though, that nice creamy kind of aftertaste, goes amazingly well with that. That is a phone call, is what that is, and that is an excellent juice. Please do forgive me. Yeah, that is definitely a try. I've had a couple vanilla custards that. I don't know if this is steeped, but I'm willing to bet if I did steep it, that would be 30 million times even better than what it already is. If that is not steeped, and that's how good that tastes, holy crap. That is amazing. One more time, if you don't mind. So this next one is Gremlin balls. A medley of fresh fruit and melon. I am digging the labels. They do say keep away from children, which is always nice. They are marked. You may not be able to see very well, but they've actually highlighted what the nicotine content and the mixture on them is, which I appreciate because I tend to forget things quite easily, as most people that know me well enough will tell you. So let's get a few drops in here. This one, kind of a healthy pea color. Not gonna lie there. Very hydrated looking. Oh, wow. That's a very nice, very mellow, sweet flavor. That tastes like watermelon. Gosh, what else is in there? That tastes like watermelon and a little bit, it's I want to say honeydew maybe. Gosh, that's good. That watermelon is it's definitely, it's that really super sweet artificial watermelon taste that I tend to not like, but this one is very mellow. It's sweet, but it's very mellow. Whatever is that is accompanied with, whatever fruits are in that, those go excellent together. That's a very clean, crisp vape. That's kind of like a palate cleanser. It's a really nice just gosh, excellent flavor. If you like sweet juices, you would definitely like that, especially if you like fruits. That's just like a medley of fruit in your mouth. I get mostly watermelon from that. It tastes a bit like honeydew. I could be wrong. And somewhere in there, God, I get this kind of tartness. I don't know what from. I can't quite put my finger on it, but that's a very excellent juice. I would say tastes a bit watermelon dominated, but yeah, definitely good stuff. And that could be honeydew. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it's like a clash of honeydew and watermelon, like stuck together. That seems to be the roll over the tongue and on the exhale, and that aftertaste is just it's predominantly that melon taste. Whatever fruits are in there aside from that, they go excellent. So excellent job on that. That is definitely a buy and try. This is the breakfast blend. Tobacco, waffles, and vanilla. Waffles and vanilla and tobacco. I think my head might explode momentarily. Let's see what we got here, huh? A couple of dribbly droppies. Whew. And this belongs in a pipe mod. Most definitely belongs in a pipe mod. So let's talk about this. Vanilla undertone, tobacco middle tone, if you will. Waffles are kind of just barely above it. Now, when I think waffles, I think actually eating like cake, you know, pancake batter waffles, correct? Again, I don't taste the kind of cakeness from a waffle. I just taste the kind of syrup from it. It tastes like maple syrup with vanilla, and through that comes tobacco. Very good flavor. Definitely, as I said, this belongs. You would vape this, I feel, in your robe with your newspaper and your coffee mug and this. Can't you just imagine? That's good stuff. That might not just be a breakfast blend. That might be an all-day vape for me. That's pretty good stuff. Again, they're nailing the not overly sweet portion, which I effing love. It's really hard to not just hit that sweet note and just be overly off the deep end with the sweet. That's a very again, refined kind of mild sweet. It's just nice and mellow, but enough to let you know, like, hey, what's up, sugar? So this is our last vape we got here. This is Sinful Pear. Fresh pear with cinnamon, sugar, and graham. I don't know if that's... I've never had a juice like this. I am thoroughly excited to test this. Okay. Yeah, that's, gosh, that's some good stuff there. That is some excellent stuff, that breakfast blend. Let's give this a shot. This is our Sinful, and it's CINN-full pear, Full pear. Let's give that a vape again. Have to remind myself here. Pear, cinnamon, sugar, and graham are what I'm supposed to be getting here. Let's see. That's effing amazing. Pear is a definite predominant flavor there. Definitely in overlayer. It's got the sweetness of the pear, and it's that nice, kind of like the maple or the syrup that's in jar or canned pears. It's kind of that taste, but again, nailed it on the not overly sweet portion. The graham is kind of funky in there to me. I'm not sure if it's the combination of the sugar and the cinnamon or the sugar and the graham. I'm not entirely positive, but there's this kind of the graham is the aftertaste I get. It's what's left on my tongue. But right before it is the sugar and the cinnamon. The cinnamon is very mellow, very subtle, at least for me. The graham, though, I guess it's just, since I've never vaped this flavor before, it's not something I'm used to, let's put it that way. Not a bad flavor by any means, it's just, I guess, strange, really. That pear initially is what I get. On that roll over the tongue is that cinnamon and sugar taste. That I like quite a bit. The pear prior just kind of preps your mouth for that nice kind of spicy sweetness, and then on the exhale is that gram, which is the actual sweet ending note. And I think it might be the gram is what's getting me. It's just kind of it's just a weird note to end on, I guess. I think that might be what is funky about that to me. If it were just the pear, the cinnamon, and the sugar, I feel that would have been where we could have stopped, I guess, just in my opinion. Not a bad vape by any means. Definitely a try. Just an interesting vape, let's put it that way. I may as well. This is this is a little 6 milligram bottle I got. It's a 50-50 blend. So this I didn't order this, so I'm glad that this came. It's very sweet of them to send me another free sample of something. And I do want to mention these bottles, the spouts on them. I really don't know what to call them. These things, they flow very nicely. I don't have to squeeze overly hard. The juice doesn't come, just squirting out or anything like that. But let's give this a vape. So, pardon me. This is melon juice. This is honeydew with cinnamon and vanilla. Now see, that cinnamon and the cinnamon and the honeydew actually marry very well. Those two, the spice and the sweet put together, really great. Really, really great. Really good stuff. Really like that. Really like that. Ends on vanilla. It stays the whole time, but it ends on a vanilla note for me. Tastes very, very, very friggin' good though. Kind of shocking that's only 6 milligrams, because that's a pretty decent throat hit. That's not bad at all. Especially on a 50-50 blend at 6 milligrams. That's awesome. That's good stuff. I would love to try that in a 12, perhaps on a reorder. So that's that. They sent me they sent me sent me something from my childhood, and even unfortunately to admit on camera, from my adulthood as well. They sent me a Magic the Gathering card with my order. They sent me the card, and they sent me this free thing as well. That did not expect, but the Magic the Gathering card just made me chuckle, laugh, brought up some good memories for me. If you know what Magic the Gathering is, it's a card game. Just made me laugh. Just some of the stuff that vendors send out. Thought that was really awesome and kind of thoughtful. The card that they gave me, I don't want to say necessarily went with the order by any means, but hey, maybe they're MTG fans themselves. Maybe they saw my other video where I said I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I don't want to talk about it too much. Let's just let that die right there. How about it? So, good stuff here. I'm really liking this vendor. The labels are something I really appreciate. They're nice and clear. They look like they're going to fade after time, but no big deal. The actual spout, shooting everywhere. Nice spout on this. It doesn't overly flow, but flows nicely, which I appreciate. The bottles, all plastic, so unfortunately I can't steep these. I'm sure there is an option on the site to get glass bottles. In fact, I know that there is. Don't know if these are pre-steeped or not, but if they aren't pre-steeped, they're excellent juices, just right off the shelf. Good stuff. Can't wait to steep them myself and see where we get with that. So overall experience, came quick. Really cheap prices. I shouldn't say cheap, inexpensive, because cheap implies poor quality. This is not poor quality. This is excellent juice. Really shocked I hadn't tried them sooner. So this is definitely going to be another vendor. I will definitely have to look at their menu, if you will, and see what else they got. But if you're curious, you want to try some new stuff, definitely check out Gremlin Juice. Some really impressive stuff here. And a couple things kind of I guess weird is what I should say. They're just not something I'm used to. It's a mixture of flavors I'm not really used to, but I don't want to say they're bad. They're just something new and exciting. So yeah, definitely check them out. Gremlinjuice.com. That's what I got for now, guys. I'll I'm going to cut this off. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions whatsoever, please let me know. As always, welcome new subscribers and old alike. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a good one.